it caught y'all laughing and everything. And
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody, that y'all just heard some bloopers today, okay? Blooper reel.
I can't stand y'all. All right. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Open Letters to a Survivor and happy Sunday. I am your producer, your moderator. I am James, and I got two of the queens here. The top two queens here. We got Kim and we got Lady Poet. What's up, y'all?
Hey.
I'll see y'all slow. Y'all are not the double mid twins. Quit playing.
Yes, we are. Today we are.
Listen, welcome everybody to the show. I actually do not have a whole lot to say today. Because what you say, listen, Linda, you got some stuff going on over there, and you need to get it going, right?
Well, no, we good though.
I'm messing with you.
I know you are. You know, it's not a normal day if we don't mess with each other back and forth, have a little banter. You know.
I know. So, without any further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and pass the mic off to you so that you can go ahead and get started, because we got an amazing guest down there in the green room, and I know she is ready to get up here on the screen and start talking about everything she's got going on. So take it away.
Thank you so much, James. James is amazing. James is family. That's my brother from
Say
another.
it again. Amazing. The amazing part. Say that again.
James is amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Amazing.
Oh Lord. That's she forever trying to be on stage. Oh, go ahead.
I'm just trying to be like you.
Okay.
Y'all, we family, so we do this to each other, like, you know, all the time. So yeah, as you notice, we are in the same frame today. We are here today. I know today is Mother's Day, so those of you who tuned in, happy Mother's Day. If you are,
Mother's Day.
yes, and we are actually doing a show together because it will be a short show. We know that you guys are out, maybe celebrating. If you're not, and you're a mother, you deserve a day of rest. So we will take this day as a day to do a short show, just to tell mothers we love you, and to tell you some things about some up and coming things that we have. You know, we try to highlight people around in their businesses. So without further ado, I'll do our letter. Then I'll bring up tonight's guest, okay? And so tonight's letter is, Dear Survivor, I want to speak directly to your heart. Mother's Day can be a beautiful day, but it also can be a complicated one. For those who have lost mothers, those who never had the love they needed from one, those who have estranged, and those who have become mothers themselves despite never being shown how. If you're grieving, I see you. If you're healing, I honor you. If you're mothering through pain, trauma, or memory, you are powerful beyond words. Some of the mothers mother from empty places, pouring from a well that was never filled. Others find themselves rebuilding a broken legacy, deciding that the pain ends, and some still learning to mother themselves to be the nurturer they never had. To the mothers who survived abuse, still wake up with love in their heart for their children, your resilience to me is something holy. To the women who lost mothers and feel the ache more today, your grief is a testimony of your love. To the daughters who never felt protected yet became a protector for others, you are a cycle breaker, the generational curse ender. And to the women had who who has not had given birth yet, but mothered through wisdom, guidance, or compassion, thank you for showing the world that motherhood is not just biological, it's spiritual. This Mother's Day, you may feel celebrated in ways that the world often overlooks. May you know that your story, your survival and your love is sacred. You are not alone. With love, Lady Poet Speaks, K Love, James, the entire team of Open Letters to a Survivor, and today's guest, Iris Tate Gambrell. So I just want to bring up today's guest. So she's somebody who I've met within the past year. She has an amazing story to tell. She is one of the ones we spoke about. She is a generational curse breaker. She is the one that some may consider the black sheep, but she's resilient. She's out here. She's telling her story. She's speaking to others. She's giving hope. She's a mom, a mentor, a minister, anything, a prophetess, anything that you, a wife, anything that you can name. She's that, and she's overcome, and she's strong. And you know, sometimes two strong-willed people can bump heads, but at the same time, we work amazing together. So, Iris, come on in. Thank you so much for being here today. And I am welcoming you to Open Letters to a Survivor.
Thank you for having me on today.
Always. I've been telling you, you know, for the longest, when you coming on the show? When you coming on the show? When you coming on the show? So now today I told her last week, I said, well, you don't have no choice. You got to come next week.
I try to run from it as much as I could, but you caught me.
I caught you. Listen, when God give you when God give you a mission, what I always say, obedience come before the sacrifice, no matter what that obedience look like.
That's true. That's true.
So you have something big coming up this weekend. I'm going to get right into it. Do you want to tell our audience what you have coming up this weekend?
Yes, what I have coming up this weekend is my very first book signing. I'm excited. I'm scared. I'm full of emotions. I'm everything you can say. That's what I am. I'm full of emotions. I'm happy, you know, because this has been a very long time coming for this book. A lot of my family members, a lot of them was not pleased, but I do not care. It needs to be heard because I truly believe that this book is going to help somebody.
Yes, and it is actually going to help a lot of people. We never know how many people share our same experiences until we put our stories out there. So we don't know that until we talk about it. Though, do you have any questions that you may want to ask? I know, you know what she done told. I tell it already. She a generational curse breaker, just like me and just like you. And so I tell people. So this is something, Iris, I'm going to tell you. You know, when people tell you things like that, say if you wanted me to write better, you should have behaved better. So
come on now.
Yes.
Well, so I would say the one thing I would ask just to give people some insight about you is what exactly encouraged you and gave you the courage to write your book.
Okay, when I was a kid, I saw a lot of things, man. I seen some stuff growing up, and I've never felt a connection to my mother. I never felt a connection to her. She took good care of me. She did things for me or whatever, but she treated me differently. She treated me differently than my other brothers and sisters. And I just knew something was off at a very young age. I always knew something was off, you know. So I sat home one day, was sitting at home, and I said, you know what? I'm going to write this book. And as soon as I said I was going to write that book, my phone was ringing. This was back then. My phone was ringing off the hook. Why you want to write this book? And this, that, and the other. And that's when I had an aha moment. I said, I got something. And the God in me really said, you need to get this book, write this book. And I wrote that book many years ago, but at that time, it wasn't time to put it out. But now it's the time to put this book out.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Thank you. And thank you for being transparent in that. And you know, the devil is resistant, but we have to give God's word when the devil start being resistant for us not to do. Because you know his job is to steal, kill, and destroy. And so if
Come
he
on
can
now.
steal, yeah, so if he can steal those ideas and put those lies in your head that you're not worth it, or you shouldn't tell these family secrets, or you know, or maybe I was the secret. Maybe you ain't want me to tell it because I was the
Come on
secret.
now.
You know, you want to
Yep,
cover it
yep, yep,
up
yep.
when right when you can't heal things. You know, I say it's on a show every week, and so you know this is our motto at Open Letters to a Survivor. You know, we only as sick as our secrets. So if we refuse, her connection dropped again. That ain't nothing but the devil. We say that every week. Whenever you start talking about the Lord, the devil get busy.
Right.
And so we'll wait for her to come back. But I always say it, we only as sick as our secrets, and we can't say sick. We can't stay sick, and we can't say stay stuck. So we have to heal them, and that's what she chose to do when she wrote her book. Her book is absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to give you the information of where her book signing will be at the end of the show. And but in the meantime, while we're waiting for her to come back, I just want to say to the people on here that's watching, to my mother, happy Mother's Day. To my godmothers, happy Mother's Day. To my auntie Veronica, who I wish was in Cleveland today because, you know, first of all, it's a beautiful day. And secondly, it's just one of those days where I just needed her embrace. So, auntie, if you watching, I love you. Happy Mother's Day. You are absolutely, all of you have been a gem in my life. And thank you for being my safety net when I feel like I'm going to fall. So I just wanted to say that and give you guys a shout out because you mean the absolute world to me. So is there anybody?
Oh man, there's too many people to name. I try not to do that just in case somebody gets mad. But I will say, first and foremost, I am grateful for the time that I had with my mother. She has since transitioned back in 2019. And she was a wonderful mother. And her mother was an awesome grandmother. I mean, these are women from the South who just, whew, they were the true Martha Stewarts, I say. They did everything. On top of working, they did everything. And I had some wonderful examples of what it is to be a woman, what it is to be a wife, what it is to be someone's daughter, and definitely what it is to be someone's mother. So I am truly, truly grateful for that experience. And I also want to give a shout out to my pastor, Dr. Belinda Scott. She gave us an awesome word today for women. Um, when God created women, he broke the mold.
Yes, he
So,
did.
so yeah, it's a man's world, but we definitely are running it. So I just want to say to all my family and friends who are mothers, happy Mother's Day. There are a lot of sisters who have struggled and gone through so many situations and circumstances, being single parents and just being a parent, whether they had a spouse or not. And I just want to give kudos to all of you who took on the mantle of being a mother. It is a difficult task, a difficult role, but the rewards of seeing the fruits of your labor is just amazing. When your child grow or children grow up and they're able to show you what you put in them, you know, be returned and just be acclimated in their lives is amazing. So to all the mothers out there, keep your head up, keep going, keep doing what you're doing to take care of your children, because it's not for naught. They hear you. They may not always act like it, but they hear you. And we just thank you. Thank you for your service as a mother, because it's not an easy job. And I love you. God bless all you mothers out there.
Yes, 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 yes. And so, yes, Iris, if you're still watching, we know you're trying to get connected. The devil is mad. He does not want you to be able to get on and tell the story, but that's okay because he don't stop nothing. He stops nothing. So her event will be Saturday. This coming Saturday, May 17th. Doors open at 10 a.m. It will be at the Events on Ridge in Parma, 8255 Day Drive. in Parma. And it will be from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. There will be brunch served. So we, just want to come. The title of her book, if she wants to give any more information when she comes back on, if she's able to, the title of her book is called Lies and Secrets, and it's her story. If she doesn't come back on, we'll invite her on at the end of the month to actually do a recap over her show. So I just want to thank her for entrusting me with her vision. I helped her from start to finish get her book through manuscripting, through editing, through there she goes. And so, I just told him what listen, we always say the devil get mad when we start talking about Jesus, okay?
Come on now. Come on. Mad. Big mad.
He is big mad. And so I did tell him where the event
That's
was
crazy.
located. It is.
Okay.
Right. Your event will be located at Events on Ridge on Saturday. So come by, take a picture, with her, let her sign your book. This is going to be an uplifting event. It's going to be spiritual. Like I said, y'all don't know what's in the book, but y'all need to read it because it's going to change every aspect of your life. Everything you thought. If you was if you trying to be the generational curse breaker, this is for you. So Iris, I just want to let to talk to you about, man, like, who would you think? I know this book took a lot. I know it was a lot in the making. I know that it was times where even in the past few months that we've known each other, it was up and down. I want to do it. Maybe I don't. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. Maybe I do.
Yeah.
So who do you want to thank in that process of even having unwavering faith in you when your own faith was tested? Uh-oh.
Who I really want to thank, that's who I really want to thank, Serenity, because after talking to her, because she had an issue with the book, I had a different name for her foot in the book. She asked me, can I change her name to Serenity? And it took me a long time to understand when I got it, because she is the one for real gave me the okay to say, go ahead and do it or whatever. She said, when you write it, write the truth. And that's exactly what I did. I wrote the truth. So I want to thank Serenity. I want to thank all the people that was there when I was doing the book or whatever. It wasn't many family members. It was not many family members, because those was the ones that gave, I'm not going to say all of them, but some of them was the ones that gave me a hard time, saying dumb things like, oh, they're gonna come get you up out of the grave. But wait till they read book 2. Book 2 gonna tell you everything. When I say down and dirty, it's gonna tell you everything. And my phone gonna be ringing off the hook. I know it is. It's gonna be ringing off the hook with this first one. But when they read book 2, that's down the line. But it's finished. When they read book 2, oh my God. It's gonna set them all off, but it's gonna free some people that been through the things that I talk about in my book.
Yes, and it not only frees us, it frees them. And guess what? When I wrote mine and all of that, and everything started coming out and started reading it, it was getting blowed up too. Guess what I did? Block. Guess what I did? Hello. Again, you wanted me to write better. You should have behaved better. Click. Because I got to take my life back.
Exactly.
Yes. So I can't wait till the lives is gonna touch. I told you when we first started talking, and I met you and I read it. I said this gonna change somebody's life because it changed mine.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yes, I mean from start to finish,
means a lot. It really does.
Thank you, and I'm letting everybody know who comes this
weekend. Really does.
Everybody who comes this weekend, I just want to say, everybody who comes this weekend, this is going to be one. Don't blame Iris. Don't blame me. This is going to be one of them books that you're going to pick up. You're going to read it, and you're going to be up all night because you're going to want to read cover to cover. Because if you put something down, you might miss something. So it's going to be one of them books.
Come on now.
You're going to open it when you leave, start reading it at 2 p.m. And then you're going to be sitting up here, don't drive and try to read because you're going to get an accident trying to figure out what happened on the next page. Don't cook. Just order something to eat. Get the book and read it cover to cover.
I'm proud of it.
You should be. You should be.
But you know what? Though, I've discovered that it's not just black families that go through the
Yeah.
things. It's a lot of different races that been through the same things that I've written about. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of things families do not want it to come out. They wanted to sweep it up under the rug. They wanted this, they wanted that, but it needed to come from under the rug, and the truth needed to be told. In the process of me doing this book, I had took a road trip to Pennsylvania. I can't give it away. I took a road trip to Pennsylvania. When I say I discovered some things about myself, I said, what? It started by I went to go get my birth certificate. They would not give my birth certificate to nobody. They told me I had to come. So when I got there, I discovered something about my birth certificate. I didn't have one birth certificate. I didn't have two birth certificates. I didn't have three birth certificates. I had, that's in book 2. I found out some stuff about myself. I'm like, I've always felt disconnected from my mother.
Mhm.
And she treated me different from everybody else. She loved me. I believe she did. She took care of me, bought me things, but she treated me different. And I never felt a connection to that lady. Never, ever. And who am I to tell somebody that when nobody gonna listen and believe what I said?
Right.
When nobody gonna believe nothing I said. So one of my nieces that I'm really close to, I share some things with her, and she made one of my sisters all of my sisters have passed away. All the characters in the book is gone except my older brother, me, and my little brother. Everybody else is gone. And I shared something with one of my sister's daughters, and she said to me, I've always felt like something was off in this family. I just couldn't put my finger on it. And I told her, and she was like, she said, she said, I'm really in disbelief, but I believe it. So it's a lot that went on in my family. It's a lot of things that went on, and some bad things went on in my family. Some bad things. Is it witchcraft? It's a whole bunch. It's a book 2 gonna tell you everything you want to know. Book 1 is introducing some things, but book 2 gonna tell you everything. Everything. When I say everything, I pulled the scab off.
Yes. She pulled the Band-Aid off, y'all, and she
Yeah.
let it heal with air. She ain't putting another one back on.
No,
And
no.
you know when you let things heal with air, it's a little bit more painful, but it heal, and it heal better, and you can't even tell it's a scab there.
Right.
So whoever,
Mhm.
that was a nugget for tonight. If you going through something, we got to pull a Band-Aid off and let it
Mhm.
heal with air, because you keep putting the
Mhm.
Band-Aid on, what it keep doing, just making it moist, and then you got to fight longer because you
Yep.
take that one off, and so it's still leaving the bruise there. But if you take it off and you let it heal with air, then what happened? It's gonna close a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, till you're not even gonna
Yep.
see it. So she
Yep.
pulled the Band-Aid off, y'all, and now she letting it heal with air. And so even when she gets stung, that's why you build a support system. So even when the
Yep.
sting is around you, you got so many people around you that the sting don't get to you, it'll get to them.
Right.
And
Come
they
on
got
now.
you before it hits you. So
Yep.
yeah, keep your foundation strong. And whatever you tell them, whatever God leads you to heal from, and whatever He got for you in the next stage, you gonna do it. But make sure you keep your foundation strong, or people to stand around you, because now that you're telling truth, truth's gonna hurt, but it'll set you free. So
Yes, it will.
yeah, so you gotta let it heal with air for right now. And then sometimes we gotta sit with it. Sometimes we gotta sit with the most darkest and most painful, and the things that make us feel uncomfortable. We gotta sit with all of that in order to get to where God wants us to be. So guess what? You ain't gonna sit with it alone, because now you taking the shame off of you and putting it where it need to go. And so
Yep.
regardless if they here or not, even on the other side, you can still sit with what you did, or you can still sit with this secret, but I'm not holding it no
Mhm.
more.
Mhm.
And so I'm
Mhm.
proud of you. I'm
Thank you.
proud
I
of you.
appreciate it. That was hard for me. That was really, really hard for me, but I know it needed to be done. If it done, my family is already in shambles. My family, they don't even, since everybody passed away, they don't even like each other. They don't even talk to each other. My family is in so broken, but I've been praying for my family. Only God can put this family back together. Everybody don't like nobody. This one don't like this one. It's a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. But God, that's all I can tell you is but God.
But God, and He gonna do all the fixing. Let Him do the mending. You know, we ask Him to do stuff, and then we keep picking it up.
Right.
So we gonna ask Him to do it,
Mhm.
and we gonna leave it alone. We gonna lay it at His
That's right.
work. But sometimes you gotta be the one to break the cycle before it can heal. So with you busting it all wide open, like you busting the secrets open, you telling, you know, you ever drop something and then when you pick it up back together and then you put it back together and it looked better than it did before. Like you
Yes.
broke it, even
Yep.
if it looked a mess when you broke it. Just like they talk about the story of the clay pot. I shared it on the show last year, where when in ancient times when a clay pot is broken, they fill it with gold. They fill each crack with gold. And so those clay pots that's broken become more valuable than a regular pot that
Mhm.
wasn't broken. So sometimes you
Mhm.
gotta allow things to break to let God put the gold in the inside of it to start mending
Mhm.
what's broken, and then that becomes more valuable than a regular plate that wasn't broken.
Yep. That's true. That's true.
That's
But
That's
excellent.
true.
thank you. So that was just a nugget for everybody watching tonight.
Mhm.
That you know, whatever you feel is broken. And sometimes I'm preaching to y'all and I'm telling y'all stuff, but I really be talking to myself too.
Mhm.
So yeah, sometimes we have to say stuff and reveal stuff and talk about stuff. And even if it's uneasy, like you did, you know, it's basically saying that I'm doing this because I want us to heal. You know,
Mhm.
I'm doing this because I want everybody set free. I don't want just me set free. I want my people set free. As K Love says all the time, I just want my people set free. And so, you
Mhm.
know, if we can set ourselves free, sometimes, you know, everybody say, well, I may can't change the world, but I could probably, if I could just reach one person, I know I've done something, just one. And you don't know who
Mhm.
that one person to be. You might be picking somebody up who's on the verge of giving up because their story match yours. And
Right.
when I
Right.
tell you, I'm proud of you because I remember that first meeting when you were so unsure of yourself and you were
Yeah.
so like, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if I could do it. And the first thing I
Mhm.
told you is if you want to heal from it, you got to talk about it. And
Mhm.
so I wanted to just do that because I wanted you to know that there's going to be somebody change. And when I read it, I said, wait a minute, I read that whole manuscript in one day. I said, look, I couldn't put it down. I'm telling K Love, you know, I'm like, look at this. Look at this. Read this.
Mhm.
Read that page. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, did you see on this page and this line? Wait, go down to this paragraph because this about to take you out. So we sitting up
Mhm.
there, you know, doing the work that needed to be done, but reading it at the same time. I'm like, Lord, I can't even get through this first. I can't even do what I need to because I'm trying to figure out what's gonna happen on the next page.
Right.
So I sat with it for a minute because I'm like, wait a minute. And I think I wrote you that same evening that said, girl, this is amazing.
Yep. You did. You did. You
And
did.
so,
You did. You did. I appreciate that. That means a lot. That really, really means a lot. You know, I had let when I was in college last year. I let my professor. I had to do my last paper, and I did some of it on the book. And she told me, she said, out of 30 years I've been teaching, she said, this is the best thing I've ever read. She said,
yeah.
oh my goodness. She said, are you going to put it out? I said, yeah, 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 I am. She said, oh my gosh. She said, let me know whenever you have a book sign or anything, let me know. Because I'm going to come or whatever. And that made me feel really, really good. And I knew it was time for me to move forward to get this book out.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, I knew it.
Right. And see, I tell K Love often because, you know, we talk about this and sometimes God be like, not yet. Not yet.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Mm-hmm.
yet. We try to move a little bit more. He be like, not yet. And then what he say, okay, it's time. It's like when you trying to be behind the stage and then you see the movies and they pushing the little shy person out to the middle of the stage.
Mm-hmm.
Then they sing the song and light up the whole auditorium. Like I
Right.
feel like
Mm-hmm.
that's what God do to us. And sometimes he be like, okay, not yet, not yet, not yet. But then he don't give you no warning. He ain't gonna say, okay, the next time I'm gonna have you pop out, he just put you somewhere and be like, okay, your turn, bye.
Yeah.
So Pussy, you
That
out there.
book,
Your turn. Go.
I
Time for you.
believe it. I believe it. People been speaking life into me. I don't really appreciate everybody who ministered to me. That book is over, I must say 18, 19 years old. I sat on it. I would look at it every so often and put it down. Look at it every so often, put it down. And then I was at work. One of the PAs, a practitioner nurse, she had came into the scope room while I was working one day. Sharice, love her. She said, I didn't know you were in school. I said, I didn't tell nobody. She said, is that what you really want to do? And I just bust out, start crying. This was at work. I just broke down, start crying. She said, what do you want to do? I said, I want to write. She said, you got anything? I said, I got a lot of things. She said, I think you should just go ahead and finish this semester out and go ahead and do your thing in writing. And I did just that. And that's when I met Tracy had told me about you. And that's when I said, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give her a call, and I'm gonna go ahead and take a chance and see where this goes. And here we are, months later. Here we are, months later.
Yes, yes. And I can't wait. Cause listen, y'all know when I pops, I pops. When I pops out, I pops out. I got surprises she don't even know about. So if y'all can make it, come on Saturday and come and let us know. So that way she can see these surprises that's finna pop out for her that she don't
I
even know
can.
about.
Well, I am excited,
Yes,
looking
yes,
forward
yes.
to it. I'm full of emotions, and I'm ready to move forward.
And I'm gonna tell you, I told you it's not gonna feel real to the actual day. So you probably be full of emotions, full of tears, full of
Mhm,
everything, and not any sad tears. The tears of I did it, the tears of I made it,
mhm,
the tears of this is a new phase in my life that I never thought would
mhm,
happen, and look at it happening. So when those
mhm.
tears come, just remember you were warned about it because I can attest to having those same tears. So it's
Come on now.
good, but yeah, is there anything you would like to leave for any of our viewers today?
The only thing I would like to leave with the viewers today is don't be afraid to speak up. I don't care how many years ago it happened or whatever. And if it affected you in your adulthood, from your childhood to your adulthood, speak up. Don't hide no secrets. Don't sweep it under the rug. Be true. Talk to somebody. Go tell somebody. So, because something needs to be done about whatever it is that whatever happened to you. Tell
Thank
the
you.
truth.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. And Iris, the email you can reach her at is lies and secrets my story at yahoo.com. So, you know, after you read it, if you have a story similar to hers, you can get on and you can send her an email. She will respond. Her manager will respond back. You know, both of them, you know, I can say I'm friends with them now. So, you know,
Mhm.
I feel like I know celebrities. So they will answer. You can you can also email us at openlettertoasurvivor@gmail.com, and you can put lies and secrets or Iris, Tate
You can
Gambrill, and I'll
or,
forward it over to her.
or my other email, iristate@yahoo.com.
Okay.
Iristate@yahoo.com.
Yes, and you can reach out to her. This is what you know we do. This is what she does. So we thank you for that. Thank you for coming on. Y'all are in for a
Thank you.
treat on Saturday. Not only do we have K Love, who's our designated actress in the building. Y'all don't know some things, you know. But not
She
only do we
fire,
have
y'all. Fire. Fire.
thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So
Mhm.
we got some things planned on that aspect. Yours truly will be emceeing.
Okay,
And
okay.
yes, and Iris will be there to take pictures, to sign copies, just have a day of fellowship and walking her true deliverance of what God called her to be. So I just thank you. I appreciate you. This is gonna be awesome, awesome, awesome.
Thank you.
And this week is all about you. You know, I answer my phone in the middle of the night. I was gonna say text me anytime you need me, but I will respond back as soon as I can. But it's all about
Okay.
what you need and getting this off. I am so happy with the experience we had. Again, see, you did
Good.
it. You did it.
I
You
did it.
did it.
I did it. Yep.
And so before we leave today, and I'm going to officially do this for her on Saturday, but before we leave today, I would like to be the first one to introduce the world to now author Iris Tate Gambrill. So
My
congratulations.
God. Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations. Congratulations. I'm going to
Thank you.
formally do it.
Woo!
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you. And if you would like to be on our show, Open Letters to a Survivor, please send us an email at openletterstoasurvivor@gmail.com. If you would like to have your business spotlighted, your book spotlighted, you can also email us at openletterstoasurvivor.com. And guess what, y'all? I wish you could stay on for our favorite part of our segment. We are not doing any spotlights today because it's all about author Iris Tate Gambrill. She was our spotlight. Our Let's Go to Therapy segment is being updated and upgraded for you. We are adding more. But if you do need assistance, we do have our resource coordinator who works behind the scenes. So if you do need assistance with finding therapy, maybe finding a church, if you need prayer, whatever you need, again, email us at openletterstoasurvivor.com and in the subject line put resources, and we'll get those resources out for you within like 24 hours. We can do that for you. But we have Tim. Tim is back. So Iris, if you want to stay on, he will be doing our motivational minute for today to
Okay.
leave us with some motivation. Thank you for coming on. Tell
Thank
Raymond
you.
thank you. Tell Raymond
I
thank you for
will.
being the manager.
Okay. I
And
will.
and I look forward to seeing you Saturday. And
Me
Tim,
too.
thank you, Tim. We are glad you back. So take it away. Take us to church. Uh-oh, is he
Is
here?
he not there?
Uh-oh, he's coming on, y'all. You know, sometimes again, like I say every day, every time when we doing praising God, the devil get busy.
Yeah, you
Tim
do.
is on. Here he
There we go.
goes. There he goes. Oh,
Hey,
okay.
glad to be on.
Wait a minute. There goes some righteous brothers clothing apparel
Right.
on tonight. He look right,
Yeah.
feel right, stand right, and crew right. Go ahead.
Okay.
Where K Love at? I need her on that one too.
I'm right here, bro. You
All
know.
right.
Go ahead.
Good to see you all and hear you all.
Yes. Good.
Y'all look good.
Too.
Y'all look good. Happy Mother's Day, and I'm
Thank you.
glad to be on again. And I just want to just encourage everybody to know that Jesus will ultimately see you through. As I was hearing about getting through suffering and encouragement, you have to have continually hold on to that hope, knowing that God will see you through. But the first thing you
Yes, you
do have to
will.
do is submit and give your life over to Jesus, and He
Mhm.
will see you through. And I'm not just saying to be saying, I know that He will ultimately see you through. Without Him, that suffering doesn't have any hope. But when you take it unto the Lord, you can hold on to that hope, knowing that He will see you through, and you will prosper, and you will feel better, and you will look better, so you can grow better, and you will continually have a good foundation, and then Jesus will open up doors for you. But that suffering is only going to make you stronger. As I know in First Peter chapter 5, and I don't have my Bible next to me, but one thing I do know in First Peter chapter 5 is encouraging you, letting you know that the same sufferings that you're suffering, someone else is suffering. But when Jesus bring you through that suffering, it's not for you just to just get through and that's it. It's to make you stronger, so you can tell others on how you made it through, and you know how you made it through because Jesus brought you through. And whatever God has for you, it is for you. No one can take away for what God has in store for you. For I love the scripture from Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you. They are plans for good and not for disaster, to give you a future and a hope. God gave that to Jeremiah to tell the people in the town, because the town where Jeremiah was speaking at was talking to the people. They was going through a lot of heartache and pain, and they went through 70 years of captivity, hard war, and terrible things is happening but it was a plan that God had for them, and that plan saw them through. Same plan can see you through. So always remember, whatever God has for you, it
It
is
is
for
for you.
you. But you gotta
Yes.
submit unto God so He can restore, support, and strengthen you. And I will leave you with this from Second Chronicles 7:14. And he said this is a great promise. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray, seek my face, and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven, and I'll forgive their sins, and I will heal their land. He will heal your land. He will
Yes.
heal you. He will restore you. He will strengthen you. But you got to show some humility. Surrender unto Him. Don't think you're too high from anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Give your life over to the Lord. Turn from the world. Turn from your wicked way. Turn from what you used to do and go unto Jesus and allow Him to
Mm-hmm.
strengthen you and see you through. You can make it. You can make it. You could tell everybody, as I say it all the time, for I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared to the glory that shall be revealed within us. God's glory shall bring you through. And I will leave you with this. Sometimes you have to encourage yourself. Sometimes you have to speak victory into the test, and no matter how you feel, just speak the word and you shall be healed. Speak over yourself, encourage yourself in the Lord. And sometimes, and no matter how you feel, just speak the word and you will be healed. Speak over yourself. Encourage yourself in the Lord. Encourage yourself, and God will see you through. And you can look better, feel better, so you can grow better. God bless you and God keep
All right, Brother Tim. Lord,
you.
you know what? You take us out every time when you do your song. We just be like, ah. But people need that. People need to hear that. And I thank you. I thank you so much for all
Oh,
that
you're
you do for
welcome.
us with those motivational minutes. And it's the word of God. It never changes. And it's
Yeah,
always going to be there for you for every and any situation that you are in.
Mm-hmm.
for
Mm-hmm.
So
sure.
we are very grateful for this platform that God has given us to help people such as ourselves, to heal and to grow, to look better, feel better, so we can.
You know it. You know it.
So we thank you, Brother Tim. We thank you, Sister Iris. I'm so
You're
excited. I can't,
welcome.
can't wait, can't wait, can't wait. And it's the timing is perfect, whether you believe it or not. God
Oh
knows the
yeah.
right
Oh
time
yes.
for everything, and this is the time.
Yes.
And trust me, it is definitely going to be a book that is going to touch and heal someone. So
Yes.
you did your
Appreciate
part.
that.
You did
I
your part.
appreciate that. Thank
And
you.
so, for
Thank you.
anyone who is watching or listening to our show, we welcome you to write us if you are interested in being on the show, or if you are a therapist or have your own business. Please reach out to us by way of email at openletterstoasurvivor at gmail.com. We would appreciate to hear from you. We are continuing to grow. God is repositioning us and giving us new direction on things, and we're just open to do what He has called and commissioned us to do with this platform. And we thank you all for your time, for being subscribers and sharing and giving us all your likes and some of your time. So until next week, we all just want to say here,
Bye. We love
Bye.
we end with hearts every week. So
right.
bye.
Bye. Bye.
7 p.m. next Sunday. We'll see you there.
All right.